Hey there, Brett here with Quarter Properties, your Myrtle Beach area real estate expert. And today I want to hop on here and chat with you a little bit about a type of property that tends to work out really well for second homes. We help a lot of clients purchase second homes in the area, and those are ones that they may use for, say, 3 to 6 months out of the year. Not really vacation rental type properties, but second homes. And they really tend to lean towards townhouses, properties that may look like what you may call a duplex. We call them semi-detached. So properties like this tend to work out really well for that. But it's very interesting. A lot of times you'll be looking at something that looks like a condo to the eye, but we consider it a townhouse, or vice versa. And it makes a huge difference in whether or how the property is classified, whether it's actually a condo or actually it's a true townhouse. It makes a huge difference behind the scenes in how the HOA works. So when we look at really the major difference between a condo, something that's a condo, and something that's classified as a townhouse, a true townhouse, okay, that the main determining factor is whether or not you own the land beneath it, like you actually have lot lines. So a true townhome, you will own the land, you will have lot lines, okay? And then based off whether or not you own a lot, things can be very different with respect to the HOA. Now, when you're looking at the HOA, whether it's a townhouse or a condo, some of the things are going to be the same. And a lot of times people are looking at these and they're making the decisions like, oh, this HOA is only $250 a month, and this HOA is $550 a month, so I want to go with the $250. Well, I'm telling you, it's not apples to apples. It's going to be very different. But whether you're looking at a condo or looking at what's a true townhouse, some of the things that are always typically included in their HOA are things like the landscaping, trash pickup, if there's a pool maintenance, and sometimes there might even be like internet included in that HOA. Okay. So whether it's a condo or a townhouse, you'll have those things. Now, when you then you go to, a true condo, a lot of times in a true condo where the HOA might be, let's say, $550 a month, you're going to have exterior building maintenance, exterior building insurance, pest control, water and sewer. Those kind of things are typically going to be covered in a condo HOA. Whereas if it is a townhouse where you own the lot, you own the land, you've got lot lines, something like that, typically you're going to have a separate water meter. So you're going to have your own water bill. You're going to have your own homeowner's insurance policy on the wind and hail, so you're going to have that. Typically, you're going to, when you're looking at that, you're going to have like your own water meter, your own insurance policy, and building maintenance, your exterior building maintenance. And that's a major one. And there are pros and cons to this. So, one of the major pros to having your own lot line is, what you'll see in these communities is where you can actually maybe have fencing. So if you want to have a 6-foot privacy fence, so maybe you have that. Maybe you want to do a paver patio, maybe you want to come off of it with a lanai, a sunsetter awning. Maybe even if it's within the buildable setbacks, you can have a little Carolina room back there that you add on. A lot of things like that you can do. If something is a true townhouse, that you cannot do if it is classified as a condo, because it is, you don't own the land. Now, part of the con to that is, upkeep, exterior building maintenance. You're going to have upkeep on that you wouldn't have if it was classified as a condo. So you're personally going to be responsible for that. And then also, one of the things you see a lot of time is just how, you may be sharing a roof and sharing a wall with people, but yet when it comes time to replace your part of the roof, comes time to replace siding down the road, kind of decisions like this, you'll see one owner on the left side is doing a great job of taking care of their building, but if the owner on the right side of you is not doing a good job taking care of their side of the building, that can greatly impact, your potential resale value down the line. So listen, when we're looking at these things, you could have two properties online. They both say they're a townhouse. You're looking at Zillow, you're looking at Redfin, you're looking at Realtor.com. They both can be on there as entered as a townhouse, but I promise you, that's not the full story. You need a local expert who's going to be able to help you look into that and know for sure whether it is a townhouse, whether it is a condo, because I promise you it's going to be very, very, very different with respect to what that HOA covers and with respect to what your responsibilities are to the exterior of that property and what you're able to do with the exterior of that property. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want to keep up with future info on the real estate market here in Myrtle Beach and or just interesting real estate tips. If you are interested or thinking about buying down the road, we've got the absolute easiest way to shop Myrtle Beach area real estate. We got a link there in the description. If you want to keep up with your home value, we've got a link for that as well. If you want to chat, my email and my phone number are right there in the description, and we'll be talking to you soon.